Okay, so boom, Cancers. The energy right now is bold and unstoppable, y'all. And honestly, it is about to push you out of your comfort zone in ways that you have never been pushed before, okay? So, honey, if you have been waiting for the right time to make some type of move or a money move, whatever, this first quarter moon, y'all, is screaming at you to do it now, okay? Not now, but right now, all right? Big shifts are happening, y'all. Big shifts in love, in career and love, y'all. All right. And this energy is really going to set us up for the rest of August. So let's get into it. All right. Welcome back to the Cancerian Vibe channel, you guys. This is your one-stop shop for intuitive insight, astrology guidance, and everything else specialized, especially for us Cancers. Okay. If you ain't pick up what I'm putting down, I'm a Cancer too, okay? I'm Bridget, a Cancer, right? I'm your reader, your intuitive guide here. And if you just happen to be new, make sure you hit that subscribe button, boo, okay? So you never ever miss these messages that are designed to keep you aligned and empowered, all right? Join the Vibe Tribe, you guys. Turn on that notification bell if you haven't already, because you never ever want to miss a beat, okay? A little bit of the astrology of this first quarter moon, y'all. This first quarter moon is in the sign of Scorpio, which kind of is going to equal emotional drive and resourcefulness, okay? We are going to have, Mars is going to be entering Libra soon in a minute, and that is going to pretty much kind of spell out decisions around your partnerships or things being in balance, okay? So you may feel, if you haven't already, you may feel this urgent push to kind of just handle your business, handle your finances, make a career leap, or just step into some type of like leadership energy when it comes to your relationships. Okay. So we're going to dive into the cards and see what else I can pick up on this energy for us Cancer, what we need to know at this time. Okay. Before we do dive into the cards, I just want to say, y'all, if you are serious about making your spiritual gifts profitable, okay, check out my Cancerian CEO Masterclass. Excuse me. The link is going to be in the description box below and down in the pinned comment as well. I talk to y'all down in the pinned comment if you ain't noticed. I love when y'all talk back to me, okay? But like I'm saying, while you're down there, just say hey to me, okay? Say hey in the comments. Drop me some type of emoji to let me know that you're tapped in, okay? Leave me a little of your good energy on, a little residue of it on my thumbs up button. I would appreciate that too, you guys. But yeah, let's hop into these cards and see what is showing up for my Vibe Tribe. Thank you, Spirit, for clear and accurate messages for my Cancers. What is the overall energy of this first quarter moon for us Cancers? What is that? What is this energy, Spirit, for Cancers? All right, so we have creativity showing up. I'm gonna tell you, whatever you happen to create or are creating right now, this could even be a nod or a confirmation for you. If you are creating something, protect it, patent it. I also feel like Spirit is saying kind of keep something on a hush a little bit. You know, when you're doing something, it's like wait to let the result speak for itself, or it's like, you don't sometimes, it's just between you and God. All right. It ain't got to be everybody else's business until it's everybody else's business. And I feel like, yeah, you may have gotten some type of good idea, or a good idea could be coming your way, a creative spark that kind of is going to be, I feel like it's going to be very, very lucrative, because I'm getting the clear message. When I hear clear, and when I say clear, I mean the clear message to protect it at all costs. Protect it like, Cancers, we're the mother sign. We have that mother's intuition, just just God honest, because we're Cancers, male or female, whether you have child or not, right? So it's like use that energy to protect whatever it is that you are creating, birthing. It could be budding right now. It could be have just been planted. Whatever Spirit is saying, like protect your garden right now, okay? Protect your mind too, so that you can kind of foster these creative ideas. I feel like that's going to be really key when we're talking about first quarter. This is a beginning, okay? a beginning of something. So that's what I'm seeing, kind of like keep something on the hush. I am hearing kind of like protect it. And you know how they say like, don't well, I hate to say that because, but you know how they be saying like, don't share, you know, where you can share certain things to keep it good, to keep it positive, to keep it, you know, good energy, like something that you're happy about. Like, you know, just, I'm not saying that everybody's having a baby right now, but someone could be having a baby and you could be keeping it like under wraps, or just kind of protecting your peace, your space around that. You know, that's a very sacred time anyway. Move like that with whatever you're creating right now, Cancer, okay? And you know, like you would want the best for your baby, even no matter what the scenario, you're going to have that instinct to, you know, think about its best interest and all of that. That's what I feel like Spirit is saying with this creativity energy. But I am going to read the additional message just for some more insight. So it says, look, we all have the capacity to be creative and express ourselves. Don't shy away from engaging in creative acts and pursuits. When you're feeling inspired, it's important to embrace that magic, that spark and excitement, okay, and enjoy the creative process. So yeah, I do feel like there's a process that you're undergoing. It feels like something's unfinished, and that's why I'm saying like protect it or do the necessary precautions, like however this is resonating for you. Like if you're in a business and you're coming up with a new idea, like before you go sharing it or whatever, like lock down your LLC or whatever, you know, it's given like copyright, like just protect it in that sense, or really just protect it with good energy. You know where you can go and be supported, and then you know where it's gonna feel iffy, and your intuition is gonna tell you. So listen to it, trust it. All right. But creativity is what we have showing up. Let's look at what the challenge could be. What challenge may be showing up for us during this time. Oh, this is a good challenge, though. With the Nine of Pentacles, I do feel like, see, and this is what I was talking about, the garden. And you see how she's, like, tending to her garden. She's by herself in this Nine of Pentacles. She has, like, a little bird over her, a little birdie. I feel like that bird is representation of spirit. How spirit is right here. And you know how they talking about a birdie put a little something in your ear? Spirit is dropping insight, nuggets, sudden insight. You're getting this creative spark for very good reason. And with the Nine of Pentacles showing up, that's why I said I do feel like this is in someone's best interest to protect whatever you are creating, because it feels like money's behind it, or it's just, it doesn't have to be money per se, but it's valuable. You protect what's valuable, right? You insure your car, you insure your health, all that stuff. Like, it just feels like have some insurance around whatever it is that you're creating, because yeah, I see you standing in your garden, Cancer, tending to your garden, and it's Nine of Pentacles. But you see how in this Nine of Pentacles, it's almost like she's looking off to the side, like giving almost kind of like a sad eye, like she overseeing, like it feels like someone's coming towards her, right? And she has her hand on her on her pentacles, right? So that's what I'm saying. It feels like definitely, okay, to it, this being Mercury retrograde, just keep an eye on your bank accounts, Cancer. Be mindful of any type of, like, you know, funny looking transactions or anything like that. Just, yeah, I'm getting that kind of insight too. Just protect what's valuable. So just keep an eye, an extra eye and caution on your whatever it is that you deem as valuable to you, because yeah, it definitely feels as if she's being approached. But in this Nine of Pentacles, I see you in your garden. In your garden, you're creating, right? You're growing, and whatever stage you're in your garden, you know, it doesn't matter. Still protect it, you know, protect it as if everything has bloomed, right? Or if you're just starting. But I also love that in this Nine of Pentacles, it definitely feels like there's this energy of, with it showing up as a challenge, with this energy of like hyper independence. And you don't have to be hyper independent, Cancer. While I am telling you to protect everything, you know, keep people on need to know basis and all that. But, it would not hurt to ask for help where necessary, or look to, polish your skill, or, you know, learn something. It does feel like there's assistance outside of yourself, but for sure. And this Nine of Pentacles, it's like, it feels like someone's about to approach her, right? And she just has like, you know how almost two, like I know, excuse me. I got a flash of, I used to ride with my basketball coach, and like she always used to be extra careful with me. Like she always told me I was precious cargo in her car. And so anytime, you know, when you have to slam on the brakes real hard, if she ever had to do that, she would always put her arm out in front of me as like protection, right? And that's what I'm getting from this vibe right here. In the Nine of Pentacles, it feels like, you know, just putting up a little extra layer of protection just to be on guard for what could potentially, it's not like, you know, I was never hit or whatever, but it's just to say, in case, like insurance. That's what I'm definitely getting, insurance. You know, you don't get in a car accident every day, but you have insurance on your car every day, right? But let's ask, how do we best navigate this energy? How do we best navigate through this energy, Spirit? Thank you. So we got the Page of Pentacles. See, I love that the Pentacles are showing up. So this is giving me the vibe of very much tangible results. The Page of Pentacles is definitely the beginning, right? Setting a seed, the start of something, the budding, all right? And you see where it can almost definitely be a juxtaposition where I said no matter where you are in your garden, you know, it starts with one seed. And I feel like these are those pentacles. You see how there's this little yellow flowers down here on the ground? I feel like those are the pentacles that you are waiting to grow, right? In this Page of Pentacles. So yeah, you could be getting some type of new aha, creative insight, whatever it is. It feels mental first, but then it's like Spirit is saying to turn this, make it real, make it tangible, make it practical, right? Whatever this insight Spirit is giving you, and it's like, do that and watch it multiply. Again, y'all, we still have Jupiter in our sign, okay? So the energy of luck and abundance and expansion is behind you in whatever you're creating. I love that. I love that this energy is showing up for us too. And I feel like also Spirit is saying, like, don't think about everything that could go wrong, or try to stay very, you know, how can I say this? Because yes, keep your common sense and assess risk as necessary, but there are just some things that you aren't going to know. And Spirit is saying kind of like trust in the unknown. Don't be deterred by the unknown. You know, focus on what you do know. And I feel like in both of these cards too, both people are kind of looking off to the side, like, you know, like there's something coming. I feel like there is something, and that something is this creative spark or just this inspiration, right? Definitely with the energy of the moon showing up here too. Right at the underlying energy. See, it's like something sneaking up or sneaking out or coming out. I do feel like I'm gonna ask about that specifically, because there is this energy of like anticipating something, the next thing. What is Cancer anticipating, or what does Cancer need to look for? What is Cancer looking at? Okay, look. And the Ace of Swords is showing up. So there's that breakthrough, that clarity, that insight, that spark, that aha moment. Okay. And with Justice showing up here, this is that Libra energy. I told you, I remember Mars is going to be moving into Libra soon. We're going to be talking about having to kind of find the balance. Okay. So even if all of these retrogrades have kind of had you off balance, Mars moving into Libra is going to kind of force you to find a balance. And look at that. And this Justice is that sword, right? So this is a divine gift from Spirit, from God. Like you are getting some type of, with this being a sword, like I said, it feels like it's going to be an idea. Keep your mind mental clean. Like I said, it's going to be a little birdie in your head. You see how she has a bird on top of her head? You're going to get an idea, okay? Something's going to get whispered in your ear. Your Spirit is going to whisper in your ear, and that's going to be your breakthrough here in this Ace of Swords. You're taking that, and you see Libra energy, Justice energy. Remember, this is clarity and confirmation about what I'm talking about. Doing your paperwork behind whatever you're creating, getting like doing the legal behind it, okay? Because Justice, Libra energy definitely rules like legal systems and all of that. I am seeing that, making sure if there's any partnerships that things are equal and balanced, okay? equal and balanced. This Mars moving into Libra is going to impact us and is going to call for you to find your balance. But it's like you get some insight, some information. Whatever this information, it's like that's your tool, that's your sword. And Spirit is handing it off to you as like a baton, okay? I do feel like, too, in this Page of Pentacles, somebody, I'm not saying that you have to do this, but this has come up to me earlier, and now I'm seeing it, a message coming through in the cards with doing some type of offering or sacrifice. It feels like, you know, offering up. So, you know, to get this insight, and I'm not saying that you have to do this, you know, move how you're led, how your spirit leads you. But if you, you know, this could be confirmation if you've been thinking about building an altar or just offering something up, or this could even look like, giving something up, like fasting from something or whatever. That could definitely be and you know, sometimes people, creatives, when they have like writer's blocks or whatever, they do kind of like extreme bouts of like, you know, giving up stuff, going on retreats, and, you know, blocking themselves off from the world or whatever. Maybe you could benefit from that in some type of degree. Giving up something, that's what I'm seeing, and that's what I had asked, you know, how do we navigate this energy? It feels like also definitely offering something up, you know. So, and your mind knows and is well aware, Cancer. Let's look at the love energy though that's popping up around this first quarter moon. What's the energy surrounding Cancer's love and relationship life right now? Ooh. So we got the Seven of Cups. It feels like there's some confusion, Cancer. It feels like there's some confusion. There could be options. You could be going back and forth. I feel like this is where you're going to be called into, especially when Mars moves into Libra, where you're going to be called into making a decision that's well balanced for you, as well as the other person. I feel like, too, you could be feeling like you have to choose between money, like work and career, and like love and relationships. But look, the Ace of Pentacles is showing up here. So a lot of newness energy. Like I said, an ace is the first. We're talking about this first quarter moon in Scorpio. But I am seeing where, you know, these are the first cups showing up. And I'm talking about love. So there could definitely be some emotions, some confusing emotions around your love and relationships. You could be wondering what it is that you want and truly desire in your love and relationships, or wondering if you're getting that from current connections. I just definitely see confusion in the Seven of Cups, but also options. That's what I'm seeing too. And that's why it's like you could have too many options. I'm not saying that you out here like that, but you could be. But you could definitely just be feeling like you have so many different avenues. You know, when it's like you get overloaded with too many choices, it's hard to make a decision when you just have A and B. But when you got A through Z, is, you know, it's harder to make a decision. But I feel like definitely Spirit is saying to move into more tangible results. Like, don't think of just the emotions when it comes to your love and relationship life. All right, I do feel like look for what's stable, what's real, what's resourceful when it comes to the your love and connections. Okay, some of you could have even been thinking about doing some type of like offering for love or money, like to, yeah, I feel like you could be, it feels like, Cancer, where you're at, you could definitely be like wanting to make a decision and asking Spirit to like give you the right answer, right? It feels like there's confusion, and I feel like this creativity, this energy of like, because it's almost like a light bulb that's illuminated. It's that aha, that truth, that clarity that is going to come through. So whatever confusion you are facing around your relationships, I am seeing a breakthrough where you move into clarity, okay? Because it's given like you may be in a situation like, do I want to crash out? Do I want to take this person for their money? Do I want to like show them love? Do I want to open up my heart? Do I feel like they're being deceitful? I just feel like there's so many things going on around your love and relationship life. Even if you're single, you know, you could be like, do I want to just chase my bag? Do I, you know, really want to be open up to love? Like, you know, I've been done dirty in the past. Like, there's just a lot ruminating around your love life, Cancer, for sure. Okay. And I feel like this first quarter, Spirit is saying, okay, it's time to put in your final answer and decide what it is that you desire in regards to your love and relationship life, okay? Let's see what the energy is around money and career. I'm not gonna say that. What is the energy around money and career for Cancer? Okay, but side note to the money and career, definitely focus on a pain point, whether it's yours, one that you've gone through, or one that you can help someone else. Spirit is saying focus on a pain point and create something to soothe that pain or get rid of that pain. Like, yeah, that's confirmation for someone in regards to your money and career. It's like that is the next step for you. But what's the energy showing up in money and career for Cancer for this first quarter moon, Spirit? So we have the Queen of Cups. Yes, I love that this energy is showing up, Cancer. I feel like, again, look, the Ten of Wands is here at the bottom of the deck. So there is some responsibilities that you are needing to let go. And you need to kind of take an inventory of the things that are just busy work, or things that are just things that you're doing just because you think that you have to do them to survive or whatever. And lean into purposeful work. No matter if you are working a 9 to 5, whether you have your own business, whether you're whatever. Okay, Spirit is saying get back to the root of you, your emotion, your emotional tie to whatever this is. Definitely still, you know, I definitely feel like there is a passion towards whatever this idea that Spirit is giving you to create. It's like you're creating from your heart. Okay, this is the Queen of Cups, Queen of Emotions. Okay, and you see how the emotions showed up, the cup showed up as we were talking about love and money. Okay, so loving, your emotions are definitely playing a part in your love and money, but you want to use them to your benefit, to your advantage, right? Okay, you keep the water at bay. But there's something I feel like too, even with the juxtaposition of the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Cups, you see where there's confusion. You know, yeah, we were talking about your love life, but I feel like there are just options open for you. Okay, and you could be confused in general about what to do next, what step to take next. But again, there's that burst of clarity, the Ace of Swords that's coming, and Spirit is saying when you have that clarity, focus and move accordingly. Okay, so it does feel like there's going to be a lot of, because you could be doing a whole lot of stuff that's amounting to nothing, and Spirit is saying focus in on one thing, and that's going to be the like domino effect to fix all of these other areas, right? So it's like you could be focusing on your love and romantic life, trying to you know, whatever it is, you could be trying to call in love, trying to end a relationship, whatever, and you're wondering why, you know, your work life, yeah, your money and career could be kind of suffering. It's because your emotions are tied to both. That's what's clear with the cup showing up. So it's like clearing up the emotional kind of confusion around one will kind of lead into the other. That's what I feel like Spirit is saying. Okay, and remember, again, we have Jupiter in our sign, so luck is on your side during these times, whatever decision that you're making. But I definitely see you having to kind of surrender to the divine clarity that's popping up here. I actually just want to see, clarify this Ace of Swords for Cancer. Ooh. So look, and poverty tried to pop out, y'all. Courthouse is here at the bottom of the deck, and I do feel like with this, what this is clarifying is you could be feeling impoverished, whether you feel like this is financial strain that you're experiencing, emotional strain, whatever it is where you're feeling like there's some type of lack, there's some anxiousness around lack. You could feel like you're down on your luck right now. Things are just you're not feeling lucky, because yeah, I keep getting the nudge to tell you all that we're lucky that Jupiter is in our sign, and we definitely have this energy of luck around us. But you could be feeling like you're down on your luck, or bad things are happening or whatever. You're just not in the best position. But I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, in a situation where you're bent over, you're down on your knees, like you're down and out kind of thing. It feels it, you know, you could be coming you could be feeling like that. You could be under the sound of my voice right now feeling like that. But Spirit is about to give you some type of breakthrough that's going to allow you to stand up and drop all of this, to stand up, right? And it's like solutions to problems that that you've been mulling over, or feeling like, you know, okay, I don't know where to go, how to do this. It feels like it's sudden clarity, sudden insight, things that's going to bring it back into balance. Again, the scales are showing up. Truth, okay? Courthouse, that's what I was talking about, the legal matters as well, okay? Any type of disputes or contracts or anything like that, I see that coming into balance for you, okay? Something with someone's taxes could be relevant too. But I am just seeing you like Cancer, where you're having to make important decisions, and there could be a lack of clarity. And Spirit is saying, look, be creative with what you have, the knowledge that you have, right, and move forward. But I'm definitely seeing like prayer, this energy of prayer, you know, sacrifice, self-sacrifice, Cancer, assessment, yeah, and I feel like the clarity is on your next step. Maybe I should do a pick a card on what your next step should be. But look, gift is popping out here. And that's what I feel like this is. Spirit is giving you a gift to kind of bring you out of this impoverished state where you feel like you're lacking, where you feel like you don't have, right? This is some type of offer. I feel like it's very spontaneous too. But this Ace of Swords could definitely show up in more ways. This could be some type of raise, some type of recognition, some type of compliment. It's like that one thing, you know how when you think about it, what do they call them? Like people's 30 for 30 stories or whatever. When you think about like famous people, and it was that one moment or that one decision that kind of like shaped everything else from there, you know, the story that you know, or the like the glory story, whatever. That's what I feel like this gift is, Cancer. It's taking you out of this situation or this scenario where you're feeling down and out, down on yourself, okay? And shifting that, okay? So surrender to this gift that Spirit is giving, okay? And that's what I feel like they're anticipating as well. It's like Spirit could definitely be using earth angels or like, you know, people in your life to bless you in this way. But still, there is that energy of protecting what you're creating, okay? Whatever you're working hard on, protect it. Like, definitely have a layer of protection, password protections. Look at stuff like that as far as your protection, okay, Cancer? I'm going to pull a final message, though. Oh, okay. So, look, this energy is gaining momentum, all right? The waxing moon, it wanted to pop out. I'm going to pull one more, I think. Actually, let's just read the additional message for this energy is gaining momentum. So I feel like this thing that's coming towards you is almost kind of like a punch, and not a punch that you have to kind of like brace yourself for because it's coming from Spirit. But, you know, it is just to confirm, like, yeah, you're feeling this energy because it's about to happen. It's this energy of anticipation that I feel. Okay. So it says during the waxing moon cycle, hope springs eternal. This card is a positive omen. Okay. Indicating that you can create the reality that you're dreaming of, though it will take some work and you're not quite there yet. This is a time of energies rising up. Okay. Emotions are building too, Cancer. Emotions are building too. So where do you want to go? And do you believe that you can get there? Either you can just keep meditating and focusing on your desired outcome, or you can make the courageous commitment to take more practical steps towards your goals. And I feel like that's what Spirit is asking you to do, okay? Whichever you decide, though, you are most certainly on the right track, okay? So just know, you have to know and understand that you are headed in the right direction, okay? I feel like whatever this is, whatever that's starting off, whatever you're creating, it's full of potential, Cancer. All right. I feel like that's why Spirit is saying to protect it as well, because it can absolutely be your dream life coming true. All right. A little more effort, a little more tangible effort is required at this time. Okay. Are you willing to put in that effort? Are you willing to put in that effort, Cancer? This is a good time to kind of go back over your goals, to review your goals and ensure that you are still committed to the cause, okay? This is a time to, look at everything and examine it. Why am I doing this? Why do I want to do this? Is there an emotional connection tie? Because that is what's going to help keep you moving forward, okay? So, because this is a waxing moon, it says the waxing cycle is a period of the lunar cycle from the new moon to the full moon. And during this time, the moon appears to be slightly bigger and rounder every night. This is a very empowered and empowering time. And it is a very promising card. It suggests now is a time to make plans and to act on them. Okay. No matter, when you pull the card. So, okay, right. This is a first quarter moon. Spirit is saying, that's what I told y'all coming into the gate. If you're waiting for that perfect time, this is the time now. Plan it, act on it, okay? It's not just planning and it's not just acting. It has to be the balance. That's what we're talking about, the balance of Libra. So, yeah, Cancer. This is all about leaning into your action and just really trusting your gut, even if it feels uncomfortable, okay? Even if it feels uncomfortable, you got to go for it, Cancer. If this reading resonated with you, y'all, make sure you tap that like button. Share this with another Cancerian friend, family who can benefit from it, you guys. And drop your bold move in the comments, or you can keep it on the hush hush if you want to. But just say hey to me in the comments. Check out my link for personal readings, how to contact me, all that good stuff, and the CEO Masterclass. All of that is going to be linked down below, you guys. But I'm going to leave it here. In the meantime, in between time, until next time, I love you.